Hello guys, this is just a random one. I can't lie, I made a 5 minute one earlier, but I can't lie, that was just pure yap. I did not know what I was speaking about. But yeah, in this one I'm actually going to talk about something that's very important. I think one thing that I've realized about myself is that sometimes as humans we need external validation from others to approve or accept our own ideas, for us in order to accept our own ideas. But the thing is, no one will ever give you the answer you want to hear, because no one is you. You know what you need, you know what is right half the time. You know, certain things, of course, you need assistance, you need advice, but I feel like there does come a sort of autonomy which you have to do on your own and have that self involved to a certain extent, to then which you can pull your ideas out and let everyone see what you've been cooking, what you've been doing. That's why I feel like when you have an idea, when you have a certain thing that you want to do, you should always start it, whether it's big or small. Take little steps at a time. Bring some sort of foundation to what you're doing. You know, have something to show. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of the times, I say this for myself, like with gym, for example, I say I want to get into gym, I want to get into this, I want to get into that, I want to get into this, but we never actually do it because we just say without doing. That's why a lot of people end up getting themselves like caught up in. Like, why are you speaking? I mean, I feel like speaking things into existence is one thing. Like, that is one thing. But there is a certain level of understanding that you need to have of this world that I don't think everyone has. That there are good people in this world that you'll meet and they will support you, they will reinforce the belief that you have in yourself. They will, you know, make you realize, okay, here are your flaws, here are your strengths. Like, do you know what I mean? People who actually want good for you, those are good people. And then there are bad people that will be disguised as good people, which it's harder to really break down who those people are, because they seem so cool, they seem so nice, they seem so, you know, they love you, they appreciate you. Oh my god, yay, you're here. Little do you know they're plotting on your downfall. They want you to fail, and they may not want you to fail in the way that you think they want you to fail. You will probably like be doing things, yeah, and the way they are making you feel subconsciously is by saying, oh yeah, it's amazing, when it's not, or saying, oh it's shit, when it's amazing. And they will disguise themselves as good people for you, you know. And it's very hard to decipher those people, because I've definitely had a few friends where, and I still do, I feel like to a certain extent everyone kind of has their own opinion. And so I also feel like certain times, like even good friends can be haters sometimes, you know what I mean? But like, back into the point I was saying, like, sometimes you don't have to tell everyone everything, because an unfinished idea is not, it's just an unfinished idea. It's just a thought. It's nothing physical. It's not here. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing to prove that you have done it other than the fact that you said those words that you want to do it. And for you to, like, I feel like saying words, like the phrase actions are louder than words is very true. You know, because someone can see what you're doing and hear what you're doing, or someone can see what you're doing and not hear what you're doing, but they'll know, okay, he's doing this and he means this. This is what's going on behind it. But you can't say and not show. Do you get it? Which is the caveat. I don't know what a caveat means. I just said caveat because it sounds like a cool word. But yeah, the point of this is just to say, like, you need to have some sort of self-belief. You know, I feel like if we don't believe in ourselves unconditionally and have that delusionality that we are able to make it in some way, shape or form, and have that unbelievable like delusionality that we've got potential that no one else sees in us, then no one is going to give you that. Do you know what I mean? People will only tear you down, unfortunately, in this world that we live in. Negativity is what is more adamant in our society, and that is what people will look at and be like, ooh, I want to get some of that. You know what I'm saying? And for you to trump your own potential by not allowing your ideas to come into fruition, not giving you're not giving yourself what you deserve. Because one thing I've definitely been understanding more is that life, as much as we feel like 50s, 60s, 70s, like that's what we're looking at, you never truly know. You actually never truly know. And like I can say that confidently and know that and believe that because of my life experiences and what's happened to me in my personal life. And you might be hearing me and be like, oh yeah, you're just saying life is not gonna last forever. But I'm only 19, I'm only 18, however old you are. Don't look at life as something that, oh, I've made it this far, I've got this long left. No, you made it this far. You never know. Tomorrow could be your last day. God forbid. God forbid, of course. But we have to really take ourselves out of our own heads. Number one, those ideas that we have in our head, as much as we want people to know and to be obsessed with the ideas, as obsessed as we are with those ideas, keep it to ourselves, create, adapt, learn, change, perfect. Nothing's truly perfect. You gotta have a little bit of wabi sabi in there, you know me, wabi sabi, come on. But learning how to create, to not need judgment from others, people you know and truly love and care and da-da-da. When you've created some sort of something there, then those are the people that you'll go to, because they will be able to give you real good feedback. Do you know what I mean? Those people won't judge you. They won't say, and if they do, they mean it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not just one person. You need like a few, like maybe 2, 3, even your parents, your family, your brothers, your sisters, if you have any, because these are the people that are closest to you. There's so much things I could talk about, but that's the main point of this video. Never give up on your dreams. The dreams that you do have, don't push them out when they haven't even formed. You need to create something first. You need to have proof. You need to have something that shows that you've been doing something. Some actions or signs, you know what I mean? Not just yappa. Anyone can yap. I can yap for days. My whole life has been yapping, and it's only gotten me so far. And now I've realized, I've been realizing that life isn't about yappa. If you think you can yappy your whole way through life until, yeah, good luck with that. And let me know how it goes. But me, on my side, I'm gonna stop doing the work. Because that is what's going to get me to where? To my dreams, my goals, my aspirations, and to success. And happiness. And peace. And with God's support and with God's strength, anything is possible. And that's why I'm about to go pray in a bit, chat.